I sent them a Journal of American Doctors Society. They did an investigation on the physical death of Jesus. And the conclusions they came out with, these are not Christians, these are scholars. They decided to study the physical death of Jesus. What they came up with. I only came with the pictures to show you, to give you an idea. Show me the picture where they tied him to the stick to scourge him. The way they did it was they carried a fat tree, planted it, and locked your hand so that you can't shake. That means when they are scourging you, you can't turn. And they stripped you naked when they scourged you. The cane they used to whip you, they attached bones and metals to it. So anytime they wipe you, it pulled off your skin. There were records that said they whipped somebody like that and the thing tore the intestine and things came out. Somebody else was scourged like that. The whole back was peeled off. They saw bones. That's how the thing enters. They whip you and tear your skin. So every time they wipe you, if they pull it, your skin comes out. So that when they finish beating you, because of the volume of fluid you will lose, you will die of taste. If you don't die of heart failure. This is God. And the Romans don't flog 39. It's the Jews that flog 39. The Romans flog until they are tired. So the people beating you, they will beat you until they faint. When they finish scourging you like this, if life remains in you, then mercy spoke for you. After they scourged him, they now took him trekking with the cross for close to 1 kilometer to Golgotha. He lost so much weight that short journey he fell 3 times. He couldn't walk, and nobody would give him anything to drink. Historian said when his face was wiped, blood stains crested the mark of his face on the handkerchief. Everywhere was bleeding. Can I show you the scripture that described this punishment? Isaiah 52 verse 14. When they finished beating Jesus, that alone would have been enough. See the way Isaiah 52 verse 14 described him after he was scourged. It said, just as many were appalled. You know the word appalled? A highest level irritation. When you saw him, you are like, what is this? You couldn't describe it. It said many were appalled at the sight of him. For so mad, you know the word mad? Disfigured. So disfigured was his appearance, like an object of horror. When he came out of the scourging, if you saw him, you thought he was an object of horror. And he said he no longer looked like a man. They literally disfigured him, and they didn't stop there. They now gave him the cross, carried it, and went to Golgotha. Then they began crucifixion. In crucifixion, they nail you at your wrist, because the idea was for you to hang there until you suffocate. You know, the word excruciating didn't exist until the Romans started crucifying.